Hi, this is Chris Reddick from Chris Reddick Financial Planning. In this blog post, I talk about should a grandparent own a 529 college savings plan, right? So we know college savings plans are a popular vehicle for parents to pay for a child's college education, right? So this is after-tax money put into a 529 plan, and then if used for qualified expenses, it comes out tax-free. So what are qualified expenses? It could be tuition and fees, room and board, books and supplies. So the vast majority of your college expenses can be paid for by a 529 plan. So a lot of times grandparents want to open a 529 plan for their grandchild. And one of the issues that you read about is how does that impact financial aid for your grandchild? So you don't want to open up one and they have to report this on a financial aid form, and then this might have an impact on whether they get financial aid. Okay, so the current system it views it more disfavorably if a grandparent owns a 529 plan. So, for example, untaxed student income can offset financial aid by 50%, meaning that a $5,000 distribution from a grandparent 529 plan could reduce financial aid by $2,500, right? So basically, a grandparent owned is reported on as a child's asset, unlike a parent owned, it's reported as a parent asset. So it's impacts the financial aid heavier. So the new rules make it where it's more equalized, so there's not this penalty in place. But keep in mind, if your child attends a private institution like Harvard, Yale, or some Ivy League institution, there's what's called a CSS profile, and then that does consider all the assets for financial aid purposes. All right, so what are the benefits? So overall, a grandparent-owned 529 plan is an excellent way to help save for a grandchild's college education. One big thing is, as a grandparent, you can control the money. So you can control investments, you can control the distribution of money, you can change the beneficiary from one grandchild to the next. You're always the owner of the plan. You could be the beneficiary yourself, so you can always change the beneficiary. You could get a possible state income tax deduction. So Texas doesn't have a state income tax, so that's not possible here. But Illinois does have it, and New York State have state income tax deductions that you can take advantage of. Also, you can do estate planning. You could perhaps give to the child while the grandchild while they're young, rather than after you pass away. So the idea is that to kind of see accomplishments while you're alive through education and so forth. So you can gift $15,000 per year in 2021, up to $16,000 per year in 2022, and then with a couple, it's up to $32,000 a year. And then you can front load a 529 plan, gifting up to 4 years in 1 year. So there's all these great estate tax benefits. What are some of the drawbacks of 529 for a grandparent? Well, if you take out money and use it for non-college related expenses, any earnings are taxed at 10% and ordinary income tax. So that's a pretty significant penalty just on the earnings. So the principal always comes out tax-free. Okay, so another drawback is that you may not want to be that involved in your grandchild's college education. You might want to leave it up to the parent to be involved. And then, get the grandchild calling up for, I need more money for this, this, and this. It might make sense for just the parent to control all this, since it's ultimately their child. Okay, so there's some of the drawbacks. So I'd suggest you get some guidance on 529 plans in general and your role as a grandparent. And I know this is a wonderful opportunity to help your grandchild out, but reach out to me if I can be of service, and we can have an initial conversation how 529 plans fit into your financial picture. Have a great day.